Hi Stampers, this is Trevis. Welcome to 2025. So today for our Friday video, we're going to make a fun fold card. And I'm going to be, again, matching some old with some new. So I'm going to be using some SaleABration paper. This paper is available to you on January the 7th. So get ready. I can't show you the catalog, but I can show you the DSP. It's called Bloom Impressions. This is gorgeous paper. There's probably like 12 colors in here. But this piece, I love. That is so me. And then also this piece, actually all of it, but that piece. Yeah, so we're going to be using that DSP today. So that's a free SaleABration item. If you spend $60, you can get this free. 12 sheets of DSP. Also, I'm going to be matching up some old and some new. You know, I like to do that, right? So if you do have the textured floral bundle, even if you just have the stamp set, it coordinates with that flower. So I'm going to be using that today. Love this stamp set. I'm going to be using the dies that coordinate. If you don't have the dies, you can just do a little fussy cutting. I'm also going to be using mixed labels. This is a new stamp set. It's a cling stamp set. I'm going to be using this sentiment right here. So glad we're friends. Love that. I love that cursive with the tight font. So I'm going to be using that on my card today. This has got a lot of pieces, so get ready. I'm going to give you the measurements. I'm also going to be using 3 colors that I love: Summer Splash, Petunia Pop, and Blackberry Bliss. These play really well together. So let's get started. Less chatting, more stamping. All right, so let's get started. I think that's pretty good. Okay, so those are my colors I'm using. I did a little pre-work here. I did cut this out of the textured floral dies. Okay, so we have this little die. Look at that cute die. So I'm going to hopefully use this. This is my plan. Hopefully use this on our card. Like I said, there's a lot of pieces with the card itself because it is a cute fun fold. So get ready for maybe a little lengthier video than normal. Okay, so I'm going to put that away. And I'm going to give you all the measurements as we go along. Okay, so you are going to need, I'm using, this is Summer Splash. And I'm going to be using 2 sheets of this. Okay, so these are both 5.5 by 4 1/4. Okay, so you need 2 pieces of that. Then you're going to need something to make the fun fold. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is add this to my card. Okay, so this is Petunia Pop, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to my card. So this layers nicely, right? Because it's a 1/4 inch smaller. Okay, and then to make the fun fold, I have these pieces. Okay, so this piece is 5.5 by 4 1/4, but I did score it at 4. Okay, so you're going to score that at 4. And what you're going to do with this is you're just going to put adhesive right here on this flap. Okay, and you're going to put this behind this. I'll show you my little trick here in a minute. Okay, so we have that, right? So we got the start of our fun fold. And then we're going to add another piece of Petunia Pop. This one is 4 by 3 3/4. See, it's fine for me to write on the, ooh, yikes, just tore my cardstock. I'm talking and not paying attention to what I'm doing. I pressed too hard. I wrote on those and I knew that they would get covered up, so it didn't matter. I even wrote it in ink. Okay, now I might have messed up my adhesive. What did I do? Goodness, Travis. That doesn't look good at all. There we go. Don't need to press so hard. Okay, so this is going to get layered on top of this. And then that cute piece of DSP, this is measured 3.5 by 3 3/4. Okay, so you can do screenshots of these if you want. 3.5 by 3 3/4, and that's going to get layered in here, right there. Okay, now we need another flap, and this piece is 5.5 by 3.5. Okay, and I scored this, didn't write what I scored it at. Hold on a second. I scored this at 4.25. Okay, so there's an inch right here. So 5.5 by 3.5, scored at 4.5. Did I say 4.5 or 4.25? Oh, 4.25, sorry. 4.25. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put my adhesive again on the flap. And this is going to go, actually going to be on the other side to make the other part of the fun fold. The card's going to be kind of thick, but it'll be nice and heavy, and I love that. Okay, now I'm going to do this piece, which is my Petunia Pop, and this is 4 by 3.25. 4 by 3.25. And I'm going to layer this. Yeah, if I keep messing up my adhesive. Okay, so we have that. And then this white piece is going to go on top, but we're going to do some stamping on that first. Okay, so the white piece will be measured. So you want this to layer, so this is 3 3/4 by 3. Okay, so before we adhere this, we are going to do some stamping. Okay, so I want to get my stamps ready. And out of the textured floral stamp set, I'm going to use the medium flower. I'm going to use the small flower. And I'm going to use this leaf. Okay, and I think that might be it. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is just do some stamping. So I want to check this out. I want to ink this up and see how dark it is. Pretty dark, but I like it. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this. Ooh, this is really juicy stamp pad. It's not too juicy. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this like right here. Okay, and then I'm going to stamp the smaller flower in Blackberry Bliss, but I think I'm going to stamp this off because if you look at the designer series paper, it's a little bit lighter. Don't worry about these. I'm going to cover those up. Let's see how dark this is. Well, it's not too dark. I think it's fine. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this next, and I'm going to stamp it right here. Okay, and then I'm going to stamp Summer Splash for the leaves. And I think I'm going to stamp this one right here. And then one more, kind of down here. Ooh, it's so big, but I think it'll work. Hang on a second. I like it. Maybe I'll stamp one over here, a lighter one. Okay, now I'm going to do that sentiment, and I'm going to use this I'm So Glad We're Friends. So this has the matching or the coordinating dies, and the dies will, this die especially is going to cut out the banner. The rest of these are almost kind of like bonus dies. They're freestanding dies, so all good. Okay, so let's go ahead and stamp this. So Glad We're Friends. And I think I'm going to stamp that in black. So this is Memento Black. This is the stamp pad that you would use if you were using your blend markers. Okay, I like it. The center of this needs something, I think. This needs a little stamp. And there is a little coordinating stamp that I could stamp in the center of this. And I'm going to stamp that in Summer Splash. Yeah, okay. Now I have this piece, and this is going to go inside my card. So I am going to just do a little quick stamping on here. And these are just lighter colors, right? Because I stamped them off already. I mean, I stamped them, so... oops, sorry. Clink. Maybe one more of these. Stamp one more up here. Oh yeah, okay, I like it. Then I need to stamp one more of these. Is this endless? Yes, it's endless. Okay, so that's going to be on the inside of my card. All right, I'm done stamping, I think. Let's close these pads. All right, so let's finish our card real quick. Okay, so I have all these pieces now. And I have this extra piece that is this, that I showed you from the beginning. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to adhere this to the front. Of my card. This is going to go right here. And then this is going to go on the inside of my card. See all these layers? But look how cool it is. You really need some layers. Okay, so we have that. And then we have this, right? This ugliness on the back. So what I'm going to do now is just going to put this on the back. And this is actually going to cover up all that ugliness. And you could use liquid glue if you want. But look, this is such a substantial card now. I love it. Okay, does it need something? It might need some little embellishments here. Oh, haha, forgot. I cut one of these. But where would I put it? Because I could put it right there and then trim it down. Yep, I think I'm going to. I cut this in advance, and this is from the textured floral dies. So I am going to go ahead and add a little liquid glue here. Let's see how much I need to add. I don't want to add it to the, right there, I don't need. Okay. I'm going to put all the glue where I need it. So, hope you had a happy New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. 2025 is going to be awesome. I'm excited about what's to come this year. And I hope you are too. Okay, I'm going to leave that just like that. And I'm going to put this right here. And then I'm going to do my little trick here with my little silicone mat to make sure that's glued down. And then I'm going to trim off this edge. And that's why I didn't want glue on that. Twofold, I didn't want to get it on my scissors. Oops. Secondly, I didn't want to, it's funny, that one ended up staying. Oh no, it didn't. Okay. I thought there was a little tiny one of those that ended up staying. Is this coming up? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's put a little bit right here. I want to make sure this is glued down. There we go. Okay, yay. All right, so there we go. Now that made it, I think. I don't think I need any embellishments, honestly. But can you see how that coordinates with this? I love it. Okay, I could have done that in black because theirs is in black. But that's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. So there is my fun fold card for today. And on Tuesday, we will be doing a 10-minute Tuesday. So that'll be 10 minutes from beginning to end, even with the chatter. Less chatter, less chat, more stamping. Okay, so thank you for watching today. My name's Trevis Bossler, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in St. Louis, Missouri. Thanks. Bye.